Are you on Etsy and struggling to understand how to make social media work for you? Well, we get a bit into that in this episode. Hello everybody, welcome to Marketing on Etsy. I'm Brownrig. Today I figured I'd share with you this little analogy with how you might be able to understand how social media might work in your favor and will work in your favor while you do your Etsy store. So me and my wife went to a fair here in Kentucky, and as I was walking around, I was trying to observe, see what different people were doing, why they were going to certain stores. I realized that I was much more likely to go into a store if it smelled really well, good, but we don't have that option since it's online. Great investment opportunity or business opportunity for someone out there. But anyway, so I was walking around, I was like, how does this experience similar to the experience online that we have online? And two things came to mind as I was walking through. Okay, so we have a lot of attention. We see this thing over here, we see that thing over there, like, ooh, that looks pretty, oh, this looks good. And to me, this is the equivalent of Pinterest and Instagram and Facebook, right? People are going on those platforms because they're bored or because they're strolling somewhere, like strolling on the internet, on the web, and they're walking around trying to figure out, oh yeah, like this looks cool, that looks kind of cool too, oh, that's really cute. And then when something gets their attention, they walk over to the store and they look, and then they decide, like, am I wanting to buy this? So getting the person who's shopping's attention first is very, very important. So once the store has my attention and I go over and I look at what's actually in the store, like what's to sell, I go ask myself, is it a good product? Is it worth my money? Am I actually going to pay for it? And is this something that I want or that I need actually? And it's the same thing for when people go to your Etsy store. They're probably thinking the exact same thing. They look at the picture and they think, is it something that I need? It caught my attention, or I want. Am I willing to pay what they're asking for it? And so I thought this is a very interesting matrix of understanding how we should market ourselves on Etsy. At least one way that makes sense now is we see Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Vine as ways for us to actually put our stuff out there in a way for people that gets people's attention in a way that they find valuable. Even that's one step higher, that's leveling up. And then once we have their attention and they see, like, oh, this is something that I'm interested in, they click on that link and it takes them to their store. And now they're in a different mindset where, okay, we have your attention. This is something that I'm worth investing my time into. But is it something that I need? Does it resonate with them? Does it something they want? Does it resonate with them? Or are they willing to pay for it? Will they actually give money for this thing that they seem to think has value to them? And once they go through that process, they will go ahead and buy whatever you have in your store. I guess what I'm saying, the analogy is walking through the store, walking through the marketplace. We see things that catch our interest. The equivalent of posting stuff online, getting attention, getting people's eyes on your stuff. Once they're interested, they'll click on that link, just like we went into the store, and start browsing and seeing if what you have to offer is worth their time and their money. So, yeah. That's all I have for today. Just that simple analogy. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time, please go ahead and subscribe. Comment. I'd like to know what you thought of my analogy, if it was dumb or awesome. And catch me again next week. Marketing Etsy is all about understanding that you have a talent that's beautiful, and it is my hope and privilege to help you share that with the world. So, stay tuned. I'll see you next week.